And away we go. It is the Nightcap, brought to you by Hail Mary Sports Bar right here on BearcatJournal.com. Hail Mary's located in Cheviot. They are on Harrison Avenue, right in the Dora District. They have 27 TVs, a 9-screen video wall. Not a bad seat in the house. They subscribe to all the sports packages, so you can stream all the games, and Cincinnati sports will always be on the video wall. The walk-in cooler is brand new. The draft lines are brand new. And not only do they pour the coldest beer around, but they do so in 32.8 degree beer frosted glasses. All right, let's get this show on the road. You saw Keegan last night. There is a reason. Aaron is still on the struggle bus.
Still sick. This is crazy.
Still has a fever. Still trying to manage 4 kids while he feels terrible. And he doesn't have a whole lot of time for us here on the BCJ network right now.
Yep, that's it.
That's factual information.
I gave you all I had all week.
Sorry, Captain. Give it all I got. The problem, you did George in the Jungle on Tuesday, and your trip to the jungle wiped you out.
Guess. Malaria.
All right, it is Thursday night. This will probably be a short one, so we can get Aaron back to bed. I probably could be like taken to court for unfair work practices, having Aaron work in this condition.
Gross negligence.
Yeah, gross negligence. Improper workplace conditions, something along those lines. So we'll let Aaron go first so he can be done with it. Aaron, 3 keys.
Oh. My first key, some of these are just because we saw what we wanted to see against Towson. But against Pitt, you want to do what you do well. So, or what we don't know if you do well. If Dante is
I was going
back.
to say, we do not know if they pressure the quarterback well.
Clearly, I forgot already what I put down for key 1. But you got Dante back. I thought Eric Phillips got a lot of pressure early on in the game, and I don't think he was given it. I don't think he was given enough credit. I know that people said it was a vanilla offense, and that they weren't getting it home with 3, but I think that Eric Phillips is kind of a key, and got him and Dante, and we'll see on the other side.
I thought Cam Wilson got a decent amount of pressure on last Saturday.
Yeah,
we'll see if he can continue to do that. But I thought he was in the backfield a decent amount at least.
And what Pitt's line offers, I'm not sure how good their line is. Obviously, in an air raid, you need the line to protect the quarterback, or you're just getting rid of the ball quickly. So,
right.
But pressure the quarterback, that should allow the other things to fall into place on the defense. Number 2, make them respect the entire offense. Don't go just completely one-sided. Just stay balanced, really, because I think that this team is actually fully capable of having multiple 600-yard games this season. And I think that's going to happen because you had monster games from your running backs that opened up things for Xavier Henderson, Joe Royer, Aaron Turner, whoever.
600 is a lot. I think
I understand.
500-yard games. 600 is a lot.
I guess maybe I'm thinking maybe 1 or 2 more, and key 3 they were last week. I know some of it was young guys getting some of those roughing the passer calls, the fumbles. A lot of it was young, inexperienced, playing the first college game, playing the first game at Nippert. Call it what you will, but they have to button that up immediately. It can't continue to be an issue week upon week upon week.
Yeah, I will say I thought that the penalty stuff was good, except for and they had what I think 3 penalties on the whole game, but 2 of them were significant, like major penalties. So I'd almost rather have 8 insignificant, like small penalties than have 2 on third down that keep like drives alive that are just killers.
Right. And they're not going to win. They're not going to win games if they're allowing drives to continue because of bonehead mistakes like that.
Yeah, I agree. All right, let's get to my 3 keys. Speed up to slow down. Pitt wants to play fast. And if last week is any indication, their tendency is to play fast when they're ahead of the sticks. So 2nd and 6, 3rd and 3, they want to go if they're in a rhythm. The way to get them to slow down is to get them to a redshirt freshman quarterback, get his brain sped up, confuse the coverages, confuse the looks. We've talked about this version of the 3-3-5, how it messes with quarterbacks because there's 3 safeties on the field. You have got to get his mind kind of spinning a little bit, because if it's 2nd and 10, if it's 3rd and 8, they're not going to be able to get into that like NASCAR type pace where they're just, okay, 4-yard completion, back to the line of scrimmage, snap the ball, 4-yard run, back to the line of scrimmage, snap the ball. So I think that is something that is critical, is getting a young quarterback kind of sped up in his mind. Hit the big one. We saw that happen a couple times against Towson. We need to see more of that again, be it on play action, be it in the run game. It doesn't necessarily have to go for touchdowns, but I think that big play ability can also do a little bit more of key one, which is to get that quarterback trying to maybe, squeeze 2 plays into one, thinking he has to do something because the Cincinnati offense is putting a lot of pressure on Pitt to get down the field and keep up on the scoreboard. And I think that will make them a little bit more prone to mistakes if Cincinnati is able to make a splash or 2 and then win the TO battle. Pittsburgh was a little sloppy with the ball against Kent State. They also had 2 or 3 passes that probably should have been picked off. But Cincinnati has to take advantage. They did not really do anything. I mean, they had the Jonathan Thompson play, but they really did not. And then the fumble that they gave back. But they weren't in a lot of situations to take the ball away from Towson. If they fumble 5 times and give up 2 or 3 of them, and they can't get the ball back, you're giving Pitt's offense a decided advantage. You're giving Pitt's offense an opportunity to get comfortable against your defense. Defense stopping the run, I think, is the obvious. Like, that's the obvious key to victory in this game, because that is the biggest area of concern I think we all have. I think that goes without saying. I don't even have to slow down the run game on 3 keys. We all know this is a team that has not been good at stopping the run from the end of last season into the first game of this season. Hopefully Dante adds a little bit more sizzle to that, adds a little bit more ability to be aggressive into the gaps and not trying to cover the middle. But ultimately, like, the success and failure of this team this season, I think, is going to lie largely in their ability to slow down opposing teams' run games. And that starts this week with Pitt. So you got 4. Kind of.
Shocker. You trying to get an extra one then. Big news out of the Big 12 today, as they have decided to stop pursuing UConn.
They decided to pause conversations with UConn. That tells me it's not dead. They're leaving that door open, but right now it's not a great fit, which I would like to add UConn, but I kind of agree that I think there's still some dominoes left to fall around the country. I think you would be making a move just to make a move. I don't think you have, I don't think there's any pressure to add anybody right now. So let's let 16 teams sit in for a little bit and see what it's about.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm with you. I think I said that when it even came up, was I wanted to wait and see until the ACC, if that starts to fall apart, that's where I would like to see this go. But I'm okay.
I think here's the other key thing on that, Aaron. You would add UConn as an opportunity to bolster this conversation about splitting basketball and football's media deal, right?
Right.
That's not happening until 2031. So you don't have to add UConn right now. It's not changing anything right now.
Yeah, you've got plenty of time if that's the case.
Yeah. What'd you think the uniform reveal? It's pretty slick.
I think they're sick.
Red helmets, white face masks, red shirts, red jerseys, white pants. I maybe would have gone with a black pant, but I get it. Like, you generally wear, I don't know. I might have liked the black better, but I thought they looked pretty fresh with the white face masks in contrast with the white pants.
Yeah, I thought it looked good. I didn't know if they were going to do something to try and, I know that they're honoring the 2008 team this week, but I didn't know if they were going to try and do something with those uniforms or a throwback of some sort or something like that. But I think it gets complicated when you have that was Adidas back then. So
I mean, you don't have to throw back the jersey, but just the color combo, I think you could have done something. But I thought I like the white face mask when they break them out with the black helmets. So I thought they looked pretty fresh on the red helmets. I thought it looked pretty crispy.
Yeah, especially with the matte red. It's a really, really good look.
Yeah. I don't have anything else. Do you?
No.
Go back to bed. Aaron, go back to bed. As your boss, I command you. Back to sleep. We'll see you at some point Saturday if Aaron's still with us. That's the Nightcap, brought to you by Hail Mary Sports Bar, right here on BearcatJournal.com.
See ya.